To the point, informative, entertaining, and protecting the Second Amendment. Welcome back to Elfster's Rifles Reloading. And I know a lot of you viewers are familiar with Annealing Made Perfect, the AMP machine, but some of you might not be. So I am here at 2020 SHOT Show, the AMP booth here with Matt. How you doing, my friend?
Hi, Tom.
And you want to just explain the Annealing Made Perfect, your AMP machine, to my viewers that are not familiar with it?
Yeah, sure. So what we have here is an induction-based annealing system. It incorporates a lot of all of our findings in metallurgy that we've done. We've done pretty much every test you can imagine metallurgically with countless calibers, brands, lot numbers, ranging from 17 Hornet to all the way up to 50 BMG. So we have a wealth of knowledge that we've put into this machine in the form of an algorithm, which essentially gives you the exact correct setting every single time, as long as you tell it what you're doing, what you're annealing. Okay, so in a nutshell how it works, the machine uses these pilots. These are to position the neck and shoulder of the case accurately into the annealer every time. For example, this is 308 Winchester, this is pilot 11, this pilot will also do 6.5 Creedmoor, for example. So they do a range of cases. The first thing we want to do is take the pilot and insert that into the annealer. We've got a 308 here and we've got a whole lot that we want to anneal, but first of all we have to tell the machine what we're doing. So what we want to do here is go into our Aztec mode. This is our proprietary software and we want to analyze this case. So the first thing is we want to tell the annealer what pilot we've got in there. In this case it's pilot 11. That applies step 1 of the formula. Now we want to tell the annealer what case is going into that pilot, in this case 308, and if you go online and look at our chart, it'll tell you that for a 308 Winchester, you want to enter in 011B. Now we can take this case and analyze it. You put it into the machine, you start it, this will now take the case up to its melting point and detect that, and then it will stop the melting and give you a code. So you can see there, you've got a case that's been melted, and that's part of the analysis. So that case there you want to discard. Now we can take that code and we can write it down for future use, and so that way you don't have to analyze a case every time you want to anneal. So we've got our code, we've got our fresh unannealed case into the machine, we go use, there's our code, now we can anneal, that's finished, and there is your perfect anneal. We got that in less than a minute, you know, from analyzing that case. Now,
and it is perfect every time.
It's perfect, yeah. So just to give you an idea, let's just say I had some 338 La Pure that I already had my code for, I'd already analyzed it, and I'm doing my annealing for that now. How quickly can I change it out? Okay, so we unscrew the pilot number 11. This is the 338 La Pure pilot. We would put that in. We would then go into our run setting, and then we would enter the code that we generated for that case. Let's just say, for example, it was 173. I can now start annealing 338. So we can change out calibers, we can change out cases that quickly. You know, I can do 223. I've got some 223 to anneal. I then put the 223 pilot in. I can go back, I can go run, I can go new, and then say the code for that was 123. Right? Now I'm annealing 223. So I just changed from 308 to 338 La Pure to 223 in less than a minute, and it's that fast.
Yeah, and just super easy, super fast. And how long does it usually take per anneal? Maybe 3-4 seconds?
Just to give you an idea, I can comfortably by hand anneal about 100 rounds, 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really fast.
And it's perfect every time.
And just another, you know, if I'm finished for the day, that's now off. I don't have to wait for it to cool down or anything. I can come and turn it back on, you know, put my pilot in, and let's just say I'm annealing the same stuff as I was last time. I can wait for it to turn on. I can go into Aztec, wait for it to boot up, and now I can go run and use the last setting I had, 0151. That was for the 308 that we annealed.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then how much do these usually sell for?
We sell them at $1,400 US.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And where can they purchase this directly from, Amp, or you got other retailers?
They can purchase directly from us. We also have a US distributor, Creedmoor Sports, if you're familiar with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, online, we're in stock, and we ship direct from Las Vegas.
Well, I'm telling you guys, trust me when I say this, you will not find a better annealer. It is consistent and it's easy to set up. Once you understand the method to its madness, it is the best, isn't it, my friend?
Yeah.
Of course, he's going to be a little biased, probably.
Yeah, this is the AmpMate Revised. It's currently annealing some 308 here on a demo mode. And essentially what it does is it allows you to go hands-free with your annealing. It does run slightly slower doing it this way compared to by hand, but if you're doing a large amount of cases, say over 300 or so in one session, this is perfect for you guys.
Yeah.
So what we've got here is it comes completely assembled as you see it. It just sits on top of the annealer. You don't have to bolt anything down. It plugs and plays, and yeah, essentially you just control it from here with the annealer. And yeah, you can go in and out. The only thing you really have to do setup-wise is adjust the height of the case feeders to allow the cases to drop in and feed in. Obviously, you put in your shell holder for your case. The pilot and everything is just like setting up the annealer as if you're doing it by hand. And you can use any case hopper, like a Dillon. In this case, we're using a Dillon case feeder. A Hornady one would work as well, or anything that you can make by hand that does the same job will feed cases into this. So, in terms of new features for 2020 on this model, we've got a revised circuit board here which gives more power to the servos. It also prevents jamming issues with the hoppers communicating with the annealer. So you've got a short custom USB cable now, keep things neat. The original ones had a long bulky cable that came with the annealer. We've got a revised ejection mechanism here to make ejecting 6 BR dasher cases, which are really popular, more consistent. And we've updated a few things like the aluminium parts.
Awesome. Now, this is available only on your website, correct?
Yes, at the moment, yes.
Okay. And what does this retail for?
This runs 300 at the moment.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, my friend. And check out the description box below. I'll have a link to their website. We'll make it really painless for you guys. Other than that, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you guys next time.